This week on Truly Bedrock.
I felt bad. I'm gonna my totem. There you go. He's back now.
Okay, well, I don't know what just happened. This is not where I left myself. I saw Tiz Tom run by and throw this totem at me. Did you kill me? He goes, nope. Slag is like, question mark. I'm like, And now Tiz is blaming Slag for the one that might have done something.
Hello and welcome to the Truly Bedrock replay. My name is Gab, our writer is Jason, the editor is CoalBuster, and this week doesn't disappoint. Depths are paid, heads roll, moonrocks are stolen and restolen, and the community area gets much needed attention. So prepare yourself as we get radioactive for this week's Truly Bedrock replay.
Scam is broken.
Tiz opens the week to find Scam is broken. When he goes to investigate, he discovered all the pickaxes that Silent and Slow used to break the system. Is this the end of Scam?
Anyway, I think we need to retire Scam now. This scam is no longer a thing. Please don't use.
Tiz then gets to work on the mob farm to turn it into a creeper-only farm. While working on a mob farm, Tiz finally noticed his eviction from last week, but makes a good on the debt. He utilized his truck to clean up the area and transferred the payment. Good thing he didn't hit anyone along the way.
There we go. We paid Jesse. We've got her tape back. Don't have to worry about that stupid hobbit house anymore.
With Tiz finally paying in full, Jessie P gets a good laugh seeing the delivery truck tracking caution tape across her base.
It would seem... It would seem we have a delivery. Let's see. I should not have found that as funny as I do. Tiz is totally like my baby brother. I can't help it. He has that like attitude. He just reminds me of my baby brother. I endlessly just like tease him. I think that's probably why I find this so funny. Just, I don't like you.
She lost the footage but reports that TNC also paid her using the dispenser method we highlighted last week. Diamonds are a girl's best friend after all. Now that the collection duties are behind her, Jessie continues to work around her base, building custom trees in a time-lapse. She finishes the episode building the pathway and staircase to TNC's vampire house in the community area. Off with their heads! Slack begins a good talk about the mountain project where giant heads will scatter the landscape. He replaces Mr. Frida's head with none other than Foxy No-Tail.
I'm not sure who's meaner, me for the fact of doing it, or you all for the fact of suggesting. Good talk, Foxy. Good talk. Look, Fearless is over there screaming, what?
Slack takes it one step further by adding a diamond sword to his statue. After the heads roll, Slack gets back to grind and works on the base landscaping before adding a giant sign to it. Good talk, Slack. Good talk. It seems no one wants to scam pickaxes, as even Silent attends them in another prank littering Zoe's base.
Just a tiny, slightly wonky looking pickaxe pixel art, and every single one of the edges is covered in an item frame with a pickaxe on it.
But enough shenanigans. Silent is ready to work on the community area and shares the plans for connecting all the bases together.
It's about time that we come together and finally work on this thing, put some builds in it, finish it up, and just get it good and ready to go. Have a nice proper big community build area on the server. There's no way out of here, is there?
However, Silent gets distracted and mines the surrounding caves for resources. He shares clips of last week's adventure with Sloy, Blue Jay, and Liara before finding Foxy's tunneling machine.
As you guys might know, Foxy No-Tail is trying to steal our moonrock from our laboratory, and he had a little bit of an idea for a tunnel bore to dig to our base. It's honestly ridiculous. He's so far off course. We're hundreds of blocks away from my base.
As Silence laughed at Foxy's lack of direction, this leads him back to his base where he finds the disco left weeks ago.
Oh, come on. Of course it has poop in it. Oh, man. How long has this been here?
Tiz returns with a vengeance and starts plan for the truck-apocalypse. The mischievous Fox scouts out the shopping area to find shops that he thinks he can undercut and quickly has his eye on the chicken market.
I want to be able to compete with a chicken shop so badly. Because if you don't remember, we had a rivalry with Rogue Fox way back at the start of the season. One of my favorite things that went on
this season so far with rival Rogue Fox. So I wanna push maybe Rogue Fox again.
After finding a secluded location,
So I like this area. We've got a river here. We've got the hills that I wanted. I want to do an Everpole area. I want to do maybe a bridge going over this river. I want to then mix in kind of what I do as well with the concrete. I want to have like a big chicken.
Hang on a minute.
Tiz realizes he doesn't have enough eggs to compete with the RFC. He sneaks into a rogue sewer and swipes some eggs to kickstart his production. While Tiz decorates the chicken farm area, he can't help but wonder how Rogue will feel knowing that he supplied the eggs that ultimately undercut his business. We get treated with a behind-the-scenes look at how Lloyd designs project, as he wastes no time getting started in the community cathedral. He later dubs it as a crematorium and gets too little excited to bury subscribers nearby.
You guys ever get the impression that I'm kind of a horribly morbid person? You know, just asking.
While we get an architectural lesson from Zoe, we think he might be confused on what pinnacle spikes were actually for. But this is Minecraft after all.
We'll be adding another cornerstone up here, and up here. And putting, of course, walls on them to create an illusion of that bizarre spiky decorations that everyone keeps putting on Gothic builds. They have literally no reason except to maybe dispense Wi-Fi. You know, why not? We really have several members that could use some extra internet.
As Lloyd nears completion on the cathedral, he jumps back into his creative world to show off a new idea for stained glass window, using glazed terracotta.
This here is supposed to be a stained window of a zombie pigman, being very detailed and very decorative. And that's the thing about the Minecraft stained glass. You will need quite a sizable scale for it to start looking like it's a mosaic.
Calling all viewers, Lloyd declares a channel meeting and requests comments on his window idea. Before saying goodbyes, Lloyd buries his first subscriber. May they rest in peace.
He lies, happy money. Best before in that date. Yeah, the way they phrase it is he lies in that name, best before in that date, but it is the best before that actually absolutely broke me.
There is one more thing I want to try.
Foxy returns with a new plan to steal the moonrock. But first he needs another star that requires the death of the Wither, which he decides to fight in the old school way. And if you had any doubts on Foxy's confidence after the fight, cut to the clip.
Yay, we got in. And we survived. I think we've survived. Where's the nether star? There it is. Look, we got it. That's amazing. Oh, dear. I don't even care. Right, give me a boat this time. And I just want to take this moment to say for all of the people on Truly Bedrock that have tried and failed miserably to defeat the Wither in hard mode in the overworld and have had to resort to cheats to get rid of it, you all suck.
Once he has another star, Foxy renames it to match Silence Moonrock. But before the decoy is complete, he enlists Chuck to use his special robot powers to make it radioactive. We're trying to explain the nuclear chamber fallout thing, but we don't understand it.
I have created this thing, which I would call the radioactive eraser or something. I have no idea what the name of this thing is.
The radioactive eraser was a success.
It looks like it's working. Oh, wow. Okay, Chuck, I reckon that'll do. You can close it again now.
After building a vault to protect the moonrock, Foxy sneaks into Silence Base and replaces the real moonrock with a decoy. Cue the happy ending.
Take the decoy out of that box and put that right there.
Is that the
Chuck,
alarms?
quick, it's time to get out of here.
For the laboratory. Oh, that cannot be good. Oh, come on. What happened down here now? There's no end of shenanigans with the laboratory, I swear. But it looks like the moon rock is still there, so nothing has actually happened. So I'm guessing Foxy tried to get in, but was thwarted once again. Last episode, of course, we found his tunnel bore. That was a failed attempt, so he must have tried once again to get back in here. I don't trust him at all. So what we need to do is we need to figure out exactly what went down and why the alarms are going off. So of course the easiest way to find out what Foxy has been up to, we're gonna go to his channel and we're gonna watch his most recent video to see what he's up to. It looks like he got it. Oh no, he got the moon rock. I don't know how he pulled that off. Oh, so he broke into the base and then he swapped out the real moon rock for the fake one, Oh jeez. I guess we need to find out where he's storing his moon rock. We're just gonna go steal that back. It's gonna be beautiful.
It doesn't take long to discover Foxy pulled an Indiana Jones and switched the precious rock for a fake one. But when Silence tries to steal it back, because of course he does, one can't trust a fox with a radioactive toy. The decoy proves to be very good, as a 2-star stack. Did he steal back the original or the decoy?
He made such a good replica that they actually stack.
Silent pays the price for juggling the stars around out of confusion, and his skin was radiated again. Thinking the shenanigans are behind him, Silent returns to the community project, giving the path a proper makeover and designing and extending the walls, and he even sings while he works.
Instant mine wool. It's a very nice thing to have. I would highly recommend it. Make sure you put mending and unbreaking on it,
Can
otherwise
someone
it's gonna
please clip that
die
and
in 5
remix that?
minutes.
'Cause that is a good song.
This is Videoception here. I'm watching his video where he's watching his video as well. Now someone needs to watch my video, and then we'll just continue on the chain.
So that's all we have for this week's Truly Bedrock Replay. Our writer is Jason, the editor is CoalBuster, and my name is Gab. Comment down below, who do you think has the real moonrock? And while you're at it, leave us a like and hit the subscribe button for more Truly Bedrock shenanigans. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next replay. See ya! Subscribe!
And it's gone.